Welcome to Reggie's Corner Variety Gaming. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Tale of Enki Pilgrimage, and in this part we will finish the search of this village and then move on looking for more quests and more loot and more companions. So if you want to see how that pans out, stick around. So we found, just to recap, Rugmug's Future. So that's the only one we had, but we also found like a splat of a dude who needed magic help in one of the huts, so we will look into that as well. And this is a new place? Gargan. Well. What do we have here? Well, we do have a well. How long have you been waiting to make a pun like that? No. So that's all that it was. Let's steal all his carrots. Don't mind if I do. Yummy, yummy carrots. And before talking to him, we should also loot his treasure chest. Iron Armour, that sounds very good. Okay, so let's see, can we upgrade his stuff? Yes. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Arilles, help! You look like you're strong. Could you do me a favor? It's hard to go anywhere without being asked for a favor. True enough. Rook, very true. I went to Norsuth and somebody came up to me and asked for guidance. Hint, hint. Point taken. What is it? I tried to tame some plum bugs to use as livestock. I figured that I could harvest their juice. You know, it didn't go so well. Where are they now? They're closed inside my house and I need them exterminated. Do we have that as a quest now? Yes. Loose livestock. Arilles in Lindum tried to capture plum bugs for livestock. Never trust an Enkian to tame fruit bugs. That's the work of an ogre. You need to make sure they're broken down. That Arilles guy needs us to fix his mistake and kill them all. A shame. Yes, it is a little bit, isn't it? Anyway, we do what we can. But first we'll plunder the living daylights out of his hut. Plumbug time! Oh, these are... I should probably have healed a little bit. Anyhow, we probably have this sorted out, although it's close. And there we go. Or so I thought. There we go. So now we really should give him a tasty carrot. You know, that should be enough. At least for now. Plumbug number 2. Because otherwise he would have been knocked out. 2 of 3. Oh, very aggressive. Okay. And we got him. Alright, so that was all of them. Nothing in the... It's a simple fireplace. Okay, let's get back outside. Arilles, is it done? it is done. Thanks. I just thought... Don't care. Just give me that reward you promised. What reward? You didn't promise a reward? Well then, I'd like a reward. Fine. Here will this do, and we get the loose livestock achievement. Received red potion. That'll do very nicely, in fact. Maybe we should use one of those. We have 5. Okay, let's see if this actually does what it's supposed to do, giving us a permanent boost. It did! Very good indeed. There are many kinds of fruit bugs in the world. Apple to kiwi to pineapple. Never seen a pineapple myself. They're said to be the rarest of the rare. Hopefully we can run into some pineapple plum bugs. That'd be cool. Moving on. Okay, so we have the final part of the village. Cooling tonic. Who are you? Derath! I've been encouraging my son to train. He wants to be an adventurer, so if he wants to be successful and continue being alive, then he needs to be strong and have a lot of stamina. Sounds about right. My son is very enthusiastic about going on adventures when he's older. I fear that we'll end up losing him if he isn't sensible. Well, he should train. And I will take your stuff. If you have any stuff. Don't mind if I do. Red potion. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, we took their red potion. I don't feel proud about doing it, but it had to be done. It had to be done. Reborn as Ogres. The tale of the Ogres begins at the start of the Second Era. Indeed, it was the event that sparked the declaration of the Second Era. Croft, Lord of Brutality, had a massive disagreement with Cinder, Lord of the Beasts, and decided to hit him where it hurt the most. Croft took Cinder's favorite of the 3 bestial races that Cinder had shaped, the Bora, and warped them into the Ogres. The Bora were no longer the peaceful society that were loved by all. They now sought to conquer, and they waged war against other beasts, with their sights set mainly on the Volpa. This culminated in the War of the Beasts, and the Volpa lost large portions of their lands to the Ogres. Over time, the Ogres' initial madness and lust for murder decreased, yet is far from gone. This is partially due to their separation into 2 different sub-races of Ogres, blue and dark. They make an easy peace with most races, except the Volpa and the Loker. Croft became their patron deity, and they credit him for unlocking their true potential. It's said that Cinder's revenge for this act has yet to take place, but will one day have drastic consequences for Croft and the Ogres who turn their backs on him. Alright, some lore. The truth about Shardites. The Shardites are an elusive race that usually hides in the caves of deep sections of Cloudreach. They're a mostly peaceful race that remains isolationist in their various tribes, but they have fewer wanderers and defectors like other isolationist creatures, such as Loker. Shardites are beings of living stone that have grown from gemstones being infused with magic. They're often assumed to be genderless, but this is not the case. Shardites have male and female variants that mirror that of other races. Oddly enough, they have their own unique reproductive organs as well. The most commonly found Shardites are Rubidite, Citridites, Emeraldites, Amedidites, wow, that's a mouthful, Saphididites, and Topaididites. These share the colors of rubies, citrines, emeralds, amethysts, sapphires, and topaz, respectively. Shardites are very rarely found outside of Cloudreach, but there are a few known tribes in underground areas throughout other countries in Epiros. The second most populated country with Shardites would be Coramoon. Wow. Mountaingreen, the Titan emerges. At the end of the Third Era, the Titan with a body designed to create chaos and destruction strode across the land. I have foreseen it. His eyes glow a pale green and the orb in his chest glows even greener. His brown, muddy and rocky skin stands out amongst the horizon. The people fled at his sight, and even those who can travel the skies are no more than a small bird is to us. I survived my encounter with him that left my other fellow villagers dead. Towering 30 meters high, he's unstoppable by natural means. How did he emerge from the other planes? Who called him here from beyond? All I know is that this could be a cataclysmic event unlike any other in recent history. Oh, there's a lot of lore in this house. Guide to the Gods. Acoustis edition. Acoustis is the god of willpower, determination and change. Acoustis is a deity that tries to encourage the weakened and continue to motivate the strong. He believes that the concept of destiny is a fantasy and that people follow their own chosen path. Acoustis resides in his home plane of the Island of Destiny. He named this ironically and was intended as a joke for his followers to get a laugh out of. He's always a deity that tries to remain light-hearted as he considers it a good motivator. He will sometimes take the form of a wandering priest in order to aid those in need. Other times he'll take the form of a wandering bard in order to play a song to lift the spirits. Many consider Acoustis to be one of the most wholesome and good deities. A good dude. And it's locked. And who are you? Hadrianus Iustius. I'd appreciate it if you didn't barge into my property. I may not be from around here, but I bought this place legally. I'm waiting to sort out an important business deal. Our apologies. His apologies. Okay, so we couldn't do anything more here, but he has a business deal? That sounds shady. Welcome to the town of Lindum. Nothing. Potion of health. The Multiverse. The Multiverse is the best way we can possibly explain our universe and the various planes surrounding it. Think of the Multiverse as the way each universe came into existence. The Multiverse isn't quite a plane in itself, more of a concept that caused the planes to come into existence. The first true planes to form as the Multiverse began were the elemental planes of Mountaingreen, the Great Furnace, Cryovariance, Rediniverse? Wow, and the Flesh River. These were created as a necessity to maintain the stability of the universes and are constants, unlike other planes which can come and go. Each of these subsequent planes that came into existence are what we refer to as governed universes, as they must all have a creator god that watches over that universe. Malevolent, benevolent, it's hard to say. Each deity has their own reasons for doing what they do. From each of these individual planes there can be shorter-term pocket planes. They can exist for a while, but will eventually run out of energy and collapse in on themselves. This may be for as long as 1,000 years, but could be as short as 10 minutes. No, and it's locked. And who are you? Danae! Greetings, mercenaries. I'm Danae, and I have a proposal for you. Mercenaries? Aren't you? Well, we're at... Mercenaries? I'm offering 300 coupons for you to deal with a local named Hadrianus Iustius. We were supposed to be working out a business deal, but he sent thugs around to intimidate me. What was the business deal supposed to be? It was a simple exchange of goods. Please, I'm ever so frightened. His house is very close by. Yeah, we just talked to him. Do it sooner rather than later, if you don't mind. Okay, so she wants us to deal with this dude. Maybe. Could just be like a little vine. Okay, let's see what he has to say. First though, you mercenaries! Danae and Lindum want us to kill her blackmailer. Danae wants us to kill a local named Hadrianus Iustius, supposedly a man who has been threatening her. I'm uneasy about this. It feels like there's something else going on. There always does. Get out of my house if you don't mind. We have a business with you. Ah, I see. Did Danae send you? She mentioned that she would be sending people around to call... Save your breath, you die now. Wait. Are you sure about this? You threatened me the first time we met, and you're trying to tell me about reacting too quickly? It was a warning for self-defense. I wouldn't have touched you unless you came at me first. Are you sure about this? Listen to his side. Tell us everything. Danae wanted to buy some legally imported plants from Kuramun. Now these plants can be crafted into poisons, but the ingredients themselves are perfectly legal. Why did she lie? Perhaps to cover her tracks for whatever else she's planning. Looks like Danae's face is about to meet my axe. Thank you for listening to me. Yeah. Okay, let's go back and maybe they have updated the journal. Hadrianus has been dealt with. We handled our final dealings with Danae. We haven't done any final stuff. We've been to see Hadrianus Iustius. Excellent. And he's dealt with? No, but you're about to be. Clean him out, Cathrol, one at a time. And we have the achievement, Greetings Mercenaries. A vigilante method, but it's nonetheless effective. We need to be cautious in cases like this. We came very close to killing the wrong person. Oh, what's this now? 400 coupons! I don't approve this now. No, but we do like the money. So we have quite a bit of money now. Maybe we should, because we can. Sometimes it's hard to meet a nice woman out in these parts. I've often considered getting back on the road with the caravan, but that doesn't give much more success in that regard. Okay, shop time. We now have 544, and we could buy... We have the Iron Armour already. Yeah, we could buy this level 2 Toughened axe. In fact, we will. So that's a level 2 Toughened spear, and this is a Toughened staff. Okay, that's cool. Now, let's get this stuff on. Awesome. So we have upgraded quite a bit. Derath plains. Drusilla. Get out of my personal space, you fools! Get lost. You're not going to apologize and move away? No. You get out of my way. I'm on a mission. This can't end well. Well, that's most certainly unexpected. Maybe you'll be able to help me then. I'm trying to go through the shining tunnels. I'm just so sick of all the people here. What? Why? What's your motive here? Don't your kind loathe both of us? I'm trying to find somewhere tolerable in this Permia-forsaken land. And yes, I don't like either of you, but at least you seem like you can handle yourselves. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just go home? I've been exiled. They disagree with me on too much and I was told to leave. Incredibly rude of them. So you came to disputed territory caught between Enkians and Ogres? It sounded interesting. Turns out it isn't so far. It's very boring. This place needs some chaos. I like her. She's coming with us. Why? She seems vicious, and that sword looks sharp. You said bolts are our numbers, right? Well, I did. Fine, it's your call. Good! Now let's go. I'm not getting any younger. Your name? Drusilla Silius. Remember it. Drusilla joins the party! And we have the achievement Drusilla. Hooray! Alright, so we now have 3 people in the party. And what does she have? Purple dress, Drusilla's clothes. A purple dress that's very fashionable amongst Loker, and a basic warrior's sword. Do we have any, like... I mean, she might as well use them, I guess. Alright. Should we buy that? We could, but maybe we shouldn't. First, let's check this out. Who is this? Hero? Rook. By Joran! What has happened to your complexion, my friend? Cottonsby. You got to help me, please. Why should we? Something happened to me. This something had better be interesting. Debt? No food? Have you run afoul of evil? Evil, and evil most foul. Steady yourself and tell us the story. I've been trying to create an underground tunnel network for reasons. I don't think I need to ask what the reasons are. I got as far as making it into a cellar, but my expansion plans were halted due to financial constraints. Is that why all your stuff is gone? It's empty in here. Yes, I'm getting to that. I encountered a traveling salesman. He was dragging a wagon beside him and said that he just landed at the pier of the Dancing Boar Inn to the southwest. He had an oddly shaped box that being pulled on his wagon. I couldn't help it. I was mystified by the box. It was almost as though it was speaking to me. I had to buy it. The salesman seemed very pleased, and I agreed to his offer of almost everything I owned. That was stupid. It sounds like he'd been working some magic. Very clever. I brought the box down to my cellar and pried it open. The room was filled with a horrible stench, and I saw something so foul that I froze. What was it? I don't know what to call it, but it was wrapped in bandages. I have an idea what it might be. Say no more, it's still down there, right? Yeah. Well, go slate for you. Door on your left, I'll unlock it for you. Please, it can't be driven from my home. Well, he messed up something fierce. And we have wrapped up. Quest progress. Cottonsby claims to have something horrifying in his cellar. There's a foolish sheepa, one of the most pathetic races in Enki, that seems to have gotten himself into some undead trouble. I'm sure he deserves it, so I don't have much sympathy. Even if he didn't deserve it, I wouldn't have much. Drusilla. That's harsh. That's still locked. Wow, quite a cellar. That's a chest. This must be the coffin that Spin was trapped in. Are spins usually kept in coffins? Come to think of it, not usually. Okay. Okay, let's check out these new weapons. Greater Drain. Oh Jesus. He hits very hard indeed. Oh, this is trouble. We should probably use one of these. Okay. We won't do that. We'll do... yeah. Do we have any... yeah, we do. Well, at least he missed one of them. And he hit with that one instead. Of course he did. Not loving the misses. Crit, and we have victory. This must be the coffin that Spin was trapped in. No, we already seen that. Is she still out? Out cold? No, she has 1 hit point. Alright. Okay, let's get back outside. That was a tough fight. We had to spend some stuff. It's done. You've slain the undead that plagues you. Thank you. You've no idea how grateful I am. Grateful enough to pay us? I have nothing left. I bet you do. Drusilla, that's unacceptable. She's right, I may have one... oh, and we have the Wrapped in the Deep achievement. She's right, I may have one thing that you may find to be of any use. It's one of my spells. Received level 1, Blind. Thank you very much. I'll put it to good use. Thank you, I'm in your debt. And we still can't get in there. Maybe my color will come back to me now too. Yeah. And that quest is gone. Oh, you can't really see that here. Oh well. Okay, this is a new area with a lot of enemies, and this is also an area with a lot of enemies. So this might actually be a good place to end off the part. We have a lot of enemies in the adjacent areas, and we have already helped out some people, got some loot, got some achievements, and we are, well, in a good place to end off the part. I hope to see you again in the next part for more Enki, and I hope you have a good one until we meet again. Bye for now. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it or the channel at large, please feel free to click those like and subscribe buttons. Thank you.